I want to thank everybody for coming. Steve's a big part of our family. Everybody, every day, every station that I go into, they're talking about Steve and what's going on. And a lot of people have been doing a lot of things, going down to see him, trying to help the family. And I just really appreciate everybody coming out and supporting him. It sounds like he's making some great headway over the last 4 or 5 weeks from when Jack and I went down and visited about 4 or 5 weeks ago. And it's just exciting, so just appreciate everybody showing up and supporting him and his family, and hopefully we'll continue to do that until he's back with us.
Thank you, Mark, and I'm Jack Thomas, President of the Santa Rosa Firefighters, and I just want to thank all of you for coming to this event today. I'm just sitting here in awe, looking at the amount of people that came out for Steve, and boy, I'll tell you, about 3 or 4 weeks ago when we tried, or actually I guess it was about 2 months ago when we tried planning all of this, we looked to Roy, and let's give a hand to Roy Keegan for all the work that he did on this. He single-handedly put this together with a lot of help, with a little bit of help from people, but he really called me on the phone. He said, "I got to do this," and I said, "Great, take it over." So Roy, thank you very much for that. And I'll tell you, April 17th, A-Shift was working that day, and I got to give a lot of credit to Battalion Chief Mark Bass. We went on a fire alarm sounding about 2 o'clock in the morning, and he said, "I got to talk to you." And I thought, uh-oh, what did I do wrong on this call? And he said, "No, we'll do it when we get back to the station." So we get back to the station, and Mark tells me what's going on with Steve, and my heart sunk. It was one of those things where you're thinking, okay, how can I help him? And I'm up here in Santa Rosa, and he's all the way in LA. And what was really great was that the LA City firefighters picked him up, who are brothers from local 112. We called Pat McCosker right away, who's the president of Los Angeles City Firefighters, and called him at about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, left a voicemail. He called me back, and he said, "We're taking care of your guy." We mobilized with Mark. He sent Bill Shubin, Division Chief Bill Shubin. We sent Tim Abadera down there to see what was going on with Steve. And so we really got to thank all of them, and we also have to thank all of the folks, Ron Scholl, Jen Bartholomew, and most importantly, Jim Ritchie, who called me about every hour on the hour to let me know what was going on, so we could figure out what was going on with Steve. So anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great time. I'm going to turn it back to Steve, but thank you very much, everybody, for coming tonight.
Yes!
I'm sorry. Wish I could turn it back to Steve, but I'm going to turn it back to Roy.
You guys, I met this man right here, Lawrence Plesko, in Beverly Hills, California when we were down to visit Steve. And Lawrence owns a company called When You Dream a Dream. He owns a non-profit organization called When You Dream a Dream. And I'm not going to tell you guys what we're working on, but we're working on something right now for Steve. He's gotten people together with Derek Jeter, Michael Vick, Patty LaBelle. If you guys know what Make-A-Wish Foundation is, he started a company just like that about 10 years ago, and he's done a lot of great things getting people together, and we're working on something right now with Steve. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is until we make it happen. But he does have some. He's based out of Beverly Hills, where we met him, and he has some from Beverly Hills Fire Department for Steve that they gave him. Lawrence Plesko.
I did meet Ron Scholl on April the 22nd, just by accident. I'm at a Hertz rent-a-counter. I'm dressed, ready to go help a paralyzed child in my charity, and Ron said, "Hey, you look like a doctor." I'm not a doctor. Make a long story short, how do you get to Cedars-Sinai? I could get you there in my sleep, hop in my rent-a-car. I get down, this is the actual visitor pass. The family allowed me to go in and see Steve. He didn't know me, he was out of it. And Captain Leonard yesterday allowed me to take there was a big Beverly Hills fire yesterday, a mansion, but he allowed me to take a big picture and let everybody sign it to Steve from the Beverly Hills Fire Department. And Captain Leonard said to tell Steve and Roy and your chief that Steve needs to wear the right fire captain hat and the right t-shirt. I know I'm outnumbered here, but it does say Beverly Hills Fire Department. I didn't want to put it up for raffle and get one ticket in there, so I just told Steve's mom and the entire family, which I love. This comes from myself and Captain and everybody in Beverly Hills. They want to see him put out a lot of fires in his lifetime, and I love all of you for coming. I spent 6 hours on a train today because the darn airline wanted to spend $500 to get here, so I couldn't be in a happier place. Thank you for allowing me the moment in this. I am working on a major event of a major musical star, Grammy Award winner. I'm getting really close, but I'm not going to tell you. It's Ron's secret with me, but it's like out of the world.
All right.
All right. Any second now, I'm going to press this button. Hopefully it works. It worked this morning when we tested it. I need everybody to kind of be quiet. Everybody be quiet, because I want to... None of us can be quiet. I'm going to talk to Steve for 10 seconds, 15 seconds, whatever. Then I'm going to say, hey, a couple people want to say hi to you. And I'm going to flip the camera around, and that's when I want you guys to go crazy for them, all right? Now, Sean, come on. Okay. You guys are great right now where you are. But Sean's going to sing a song for his dad. His dad does not. His dad has no clue that we're calling him. Okay. Jen Bartholomew's down there with him right now. For this to work properly, I was told by Brian, the magnificent sound guy, that I need to be about 20 feet away. So when he takes the stage to sing, I need you guys to part the Red Sea and let me stand back there so Steve can watch it. All right? We good? Everybody got it? Now hopefully this works.
Come on.
No pressure.